I'm going to be upfront with you. I sell vintage Tupperware, and I'm here to sell you my vintage Tupperware.
Yes.
I am not affiliated with Tupperware. I think it's important to say I just independently sell their merchandise. Of these things. Alright, but, you can buy it by the end of the night. But in the meantime, you're probably asking questions like, how come? And like, why? But don't ask those questions. I have questions, and we'll answer those questions. Tupper what? That's the first question. Wait, what is this stuff? Why will someone give me $40 for this? Sometimes. What's so special? Dinosaurs. It's made from dinosaurs because it's made from dinosaurs, guys. 30 million years ago. And then intense heat, tremendous pressure, the shifting of the Earth's plates. Under all of that, petroleum. Oh, I know I need more. Petroleum. And petroleum, as far as 2 miles down into the ground. So much work to get it out of the ground. It creates a disgusting byproduct that is described as sticky, stinky, gross by the scientists who work with it. And then they refine that and get polyethylene pellets. And then we get more Tupperware, but first, Tupper who? Tupper who is that guy. He's Earl Tupper. And then the woman there is Brownie Weiss. She's gonna make Tupperware so popular. We'll get to it. This is Earl Tupper, inventor of Tupperware. Tupperware, not his first run at inventing. He also had other inventions, like a boat that was propelled by a fish. Genius. You clamped a big fish to the boat. And then the other one is an ice cream cone with gutters, so that every time your ice cream melts, it drains back into the cone.
Wow.
So
This guy's total stoner, for sure.
absolutely. None of these are, and then even Tupperware, like I got all these leftovers.
I want to eat this later.
Throw it away, yeah. Okay. So then, Earl Tupper, by the way, not a good guy in this story. I don't know if I'll get to it or not, but
Wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Get to it.
The guy who invented a fish boat is not a good guy?
I mean,
You're challenging my world
Is
here.
his unsuccessful inventions or his less successful inventions?
his totally failed, nobody wanted a fish boat.
I want a fish boat!
The ice cream works. That's a great idea.
But Earl Tupper, he's a bad guy, kind of. You know, he creates his product, and then you don't have to. By the way, no one wants plastic post-war. Like, it's disgusting. And everyone was like, I'm not going to eat food out of it. It's disgusting. They couldn't sell it in the stores until, or they didn't sell it at all until Brownie Weiss got involved. This is her. She says stuff like, no matter who you are, you alone can give the world something that it can get from no other source. And then I added a dinosaur, because that's the source. And, she was the first woman on Business Week. She was not evil, but did create the closest thing to MLM marketing that we have.
She's not evil.
She's not evil. She did it with good intentions. And some bad intentions, and some greed, and some megalomania. But she did want women to be able to, like, make money for her.
None of us can resist that.
Tupper win, guys. Tupper win. Tupper, when did I miss those two note cards? Alright. Tupperware was released to the public in 1947. That's real close to right after the end of the war. Like I said, no one wanted plastic. Plastic was only invented because all of our natural resources were being used for the war. Hey, we want to make some metal bowls. No, you can't make metal bowls. We're making guns out of those. Here's the waste product of oil. Figure it out. And they did. They figured it out. And everyone in America was like, this is disgusting. After the war, I will never use this again. But little did they know, they were going to get trickarooed. 1951, Brownie Weiss creates the party plan, which is you don't try to sell your shit in a store, you take it into people's homes, and then you manipulate them with friendship, and then you get them to buy it, you give them a gift, and then they're like, you give them a gift for hosting it. If they have it in their house, they get a free little fucking thing. Yeah, I keep stuff. I don't keep food in it, but like my pills have been in here for like 7 years, and they're like still good.
My history professor talks about these today in class. I swear to God.
Cause.
And we're still eating out of them.
You shouldn't. But it's still around. We'll get to it. I'm being slow about it, but okay. So Brownie Weiss is 1950s. Women hate being alive, and Brownie Weiss is like, you don't have to. She's divorced. She's out. She's out of it. And she's divorced. She's like, you don't have to not have your own money. Make money for me, and we'll all have money. Yeah.
You have a pimp.
Yeah. So, not really like a MLM, and more like a pimp or a drug dealer. Which was progressive of her. Alright, yeah, oh, and these ads were all over the place. Tupperware did no advertising in the beginning. Like, I'm going to show you some Tupperware advertising a
This
little
looks
bit.
like Tupperware.
I know. Okay, ignore everything I'm saying, but also it was true.
Is this not real?
So they didn't do this. This wasn't them. Independent Tupperware, they're just promoting it. Up until until it became like a career you could actually have, people weren't promoting it. It was literally all by word of mouth, and within the first 4 years, there was over 200,000 Tupperware dealers. It was like insane. I don't know. That's like, okay, honestly now, haven't you always wanted a career of your very own? Because you can't have anything. So, yeah, I want all that stuff. Tupper, how? Parties are the answer. Parties, not always the answer. Just saying. Alright. I don't know. I'm like looking at cards, but there's like not anything. on the card. It's like, okay, I guess these are my riff cards. Yeah, this is like a party. That's Brownie Weiss giving a party. This woman's like, oh my god, I also hate society and my life and my husband and my kids. Give me that cool fucking bowl. Maybe I can put my life into this. Where we at? Oh yeah.
So,
Best early Tupperware parties. Here's 10, 15 years in. Now they do have advertising because it's fucking insane. Everyone is a Tupperware person. This is all facts. Every person is a Tupperware person. And how could you not? Because, like...
Beans keep meatier, beans keep meatier, chips keep chippier, dips keep dippier, Tupperware freshness, that's our promise. Look at all the ways we keep it.
Come to a Tupperware party and see all the new ways you can lock in freshness.
Beans, greens, cheese, teas, potato, tomato, salami, pastrami, jams keep jammier, hams keep happier, cakes keep cakier, flakes keep flakier, Tupperware freshness, that's our promise. Look at all the ways we keep it.
It's fine! It's durable!
Did she just like lock in a cabbage at the end? What was that?
What is what?
Really good.
Oh shit, sorry. I'm being disruptive.
Well, alright. I'll handle it. Your Tupperware home party. Okay, so Tupperware parties. Here's where it gets, the history of Tupperware stuff is hilarious to me and insane. They still happen. They do 100% still happen on stadium scale. But your original, your hipster Tupperware party is like, you get 12 of your friends. Get them in a room. You're gonna manipulate them. If they don't know each other, that's okay because there's rules that they follow. All these Tupperware hosts, they've been trained and stuff. They have a dress code. They have certain things that they can and cannot serve at their parties. And then you play games. And the games are cool 1950s games like waist measurement. Everyone gets a tape measure, you measure the other person's waist, and then you guys swap. And that was part of their plan. They believed that if they touched each other, if there were games where they touched each other, it would increase intimacy and therefore be able to make sales later. Game of gossip. That one, they just gossip. Chatter, much the same game. Elastic relay, couldn't find what that one was. I only heard tell of it. Balloon burst, that was another touch people one. Gotta bust a balloon on them or something.
This is some high level, like, egomaniacal shit.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Of special note, the game Hubby, because Hubby is an improv writing game where you just write a advertisement selling your husband. So one of the things that Tupperware parties provided for women in the 50s was, and it was encouraged, it's in the Tupperware manual, to encourage them to talk shit about their husbands, their kids, family members they don't like, because commiserating builds intimacy and sells these. I got so many, guys. And for measuring things, look, you can put them in there, they'll be good forever. Until it turns back into a dinosaur, and then you'll eat it. A game that they also played was toss around a bowl of grape juice. Just throw it all around her house. And stand on it or something. They would stand on it. I didn't know how it was counted as a game, but it was mentioned in what I read about them. They would stand on them. What do you get for being a Tupperware lady? Who would want this madness happening in their home? Throwing grape juice around, standing on Tupperware, measuring people. So they like really pushed it. They're like, you're gonna get stuff. Someone is gonna get this special fucking corn butter.
Do they still make that?
I mean, I'm sure they do. I'll find one and sell it to you.
Oh, he's gonna get his corn butter.
My what?
You're gonna get your corn butter, boy. Oh. I don't like how I said that.
And like, you have to sell like $600 of stuff.
For the corn?
For the corn butter thing. Who knows what it is? It could be, I mean, every party gets a different thing. But they're being exploited, but they're having fun, and they don't know better. They put advertisements for it in fun places like comic books. This is a comic that got put out with real comics called Tupperware Dating Diary with Dorothy Dealer. And what's cool, what's like insane, like Tupperware, I don't think I'm emphasizing enough. Tupperware was everywhere, and it's plastic bowls. It's nothing, like it's plastic bowls, and it took over the country for years, and it's still going. That's the illustrator who draws Lois Lane, and that is Lois Lane as Dorothy Dealer. So, I mean, that's a pretty big get for Tupperware, I think. Tupperware. Let's go on to another question. Tupperware, Orlando, Florida, obviously. On 1,000, they have, do I want to call it a compound? They have a real big place for all of them. In Orlando, Florida, there's 1,000 acres. And inside, there's even an auditorium that seats at least 2,000 people, so that you could teach 2,000 people all at once how to be Tupperware ladies. And they do, and they have. It's also where they host the most prestigious Tupper event, the Tupper Jubilee. It is a huge fucking party. Like, I hope I included enough things about it. But it's a party that goes on for 4 days for Tupperware, and they fucking love it. Tupper is in a cult, and that's where I'm talking about the Jubilees, okay? The Jubilees are the first thing where I go, is it a cult? It's maybe a cult. This is some people at a Jubilee. They're dressed in Tupperware. That's not even one of its uses, and it has so many versatile uses. And, like, here's a newspaper that they put out. It was a monthly magazine completely composed by the Tupperware company. And what it did was it showed everyone who's doing good at Tupperware right now. And then it gives them cars, it gives them totes, it gives them, I don't know, it's like the 50s, so like a hat. This is people in the auditorium, in that 2,000 person auditorium, packed. This, they graduate at the end of Jubilee. They do some candle lighting thing, culty.
Can I get a degree in Tupperware?
Where are you taking Tupperware from?
See what I have. I think this is something about the Jubilee ceremony.
4 days of Jubilee.
4 days of Jubilee.
Graduation.
The insane clown posse family reunion doesn't
Worldwide growth of Tupperware. This philosophy is expressed by Amber Wilson.
Philosophy.
Tupperware home parties.
the great accomplishments in Tupperware around the world are the sum total of the individual successes of people. These successes have been made possible by people unselfishly sharing their experiences and knowledge with others. We believe the most unique thing about our company is that every month, every year, we learn to understand and work better with each other. This philosophy of sharing and belonging makes us proud to be a part of the wonderful world.
The candles really add a whole new vibe to it.
So I don't know where we are in the world of old Tupperware. It's a completely different thing now. They have huge parties, drag shows, stuff like that. I'm talking Jubilee ceremony, Tupperware world. I don't know if it's a good world or a bad world, but it's everywhere. So, Tupper why? Tupper, how did we get here? Tupper, where do we go now? Tupper, how did it all start though? War. Tupperware exists as a product of the scarcity of war. A reminder of the mindless, unnecessary losses of war that humans keep repeating again and again and again. And to the point where we run out of materials, you know, and then we burn all our dinosaurs to get it, and then we destroy our Earth, and we keep doing war. Tupper, why? Tupper, why are we like this? Also, after World War II, had it not been for a bunch of veterans coming home and just wanting to like not have PTSD flashbacks and just like chill in the like suburbs and stuff, like that's why Tupperware got to be sold everywhere. It really is. It's like the not having things because of the war created Tupperware, and then Tupperware was able to sell because people were coming back from the war and they wanted to like treat themselves to the easy life for a chance. So that's a list. That's a list of all the current anti-war coalitions. They're active right now, and every single one of them could use your support. So.
Wait, let me take a picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll post this one on Instagram later for everyone to see and follow.
So, I think that's the Tupper end.
Any questions for Kayla? Yeah.
Who would like to order what?
Tupper War. What is it good for?
Everything you could ever possibly need. Do you need a cup and a mug? Or a mug and a jug? Even better. I got
Tupper, what the fuck is this?
It's dinosaurs, man. Would you pay attention? Yeah, this is the show where I get everyone high and be like, pay attention.
You can store so many pills in there. Smell them, they're fresh.
Whoa. Can I get a fresh pills? Can I get a quick pill count? How many do you have on you currently?
Get a pill checker.
Those are definitely estrogen. Any other questions for Kayla or offers on her Tupperware?
Offers, oh my.
Do you have any Pyrex?
Yes.
For sale?
One Pyrex for sale.
What is for real?
For real? Yeah. Hold on, let me scan my stupid fucking inventory. It's a Friendship Carnival 1975 glass top with a lid.
With lid?
With lid.
$1.
$1 for it?
What about Venmo?
firm handshake.
And that's $30 on the internet.
Fair.
Any other questions?
Any other question? Oh, but you can find me on Etsy at Fruit Galaxy. That's my real seller thing.
Galaxy, indeed. I should have put that on the thing.
I know. I should have spliced them in some.
Yeah. Any other questions? Hell yeah. Kayla Ruth, everybody.